We want you to take a look at this new satellite image from NOAA that we saw tonight of the flooding in Houston. This is what the Bear Creek area in the northwest part of the city looked like today, nearly a week after Harvey hit. Still so much water there. Kevin Reese joins us live tonight, and Kevin, homes there still underwater.
As much as 7 to 8 feet of water, despite what you might see behind me. Those two reservoirs, Barker and Addicks reservoirs on that west side of Houston, eventually have to flow through here, Buffalo Bayou through downtown. But there is so much water that the people living near those reservoirs may have their devastating flood last for another month. Our first trip into Bear Creek today was with the National Guard, riding in a massive transport truck looking for flood survivors.
We're trying to get people to be able to realize, hey, you need to leave.
Who might have stayed behind.
We actually have someone up here right now. They're trying to get out.
We found two of them, Ruby and Leo Carter, thankful for the ride and thankful they're on the comparatively low end of this flood.
It's just devastating. I mean, it sucks, it really does.
You gotta look at it like this. There's a whole lot of people a lot worse off than we are.
We got into a couple streets.
To get to those so much more worse off, we had to travel by boat.
It's going to come up close to the stop sign.
Leb Kemp and Brian Aronson's boat, with Harris County Deputy Sean Brown on board.
3.5 feet right here.
Past the Bear Creek Post Office, the Bear Creek Fire Station.
Out and hang it right.
Past a submerged daycare center with the fire alarm still sounding. And to houses closest to the Addicks Reservoir in up to 8 feet of water, nearly to the roof.
Reminder 2623.
While we carefully avoided submerged cars, sometimes only with an antenna sticking above the water.
The amount of water and destruction in here, it's just, I can't imagine what the people living in here are actually thinking and going through. Sheriff's Department.
They picked up survivors like Matthew Potts, who'd waded into his apartment complex today.
If you stick that up there for me, that'd be great. So
just to get some of his important papers.
We've lived over here for 30 years, and this is just insane. Skip on the back street.
And we met residents like this man, who admits he's staying at his flooded house to protect it from looters.
I'm not going to take any chances.
Did you see this sale pending sign? This house is a disaster for 2 families. And the one thing we cannot relay to you in these devastating pictures is the smell out here from time to time. There is freon sometimes bubbling from broken air conditioning systems on the sides of these houses, but the overpowering sense from time to time of sewage. The brown color of this water is not just mud and silt from an overflowing river.
You know, your gut just churns, just breaks your heart, makes you want to, just tear up.
You don't need any help? All right, if you need something, let us know.
These patrols could continue for a month.
Yeah, go right.
That's one estimate how long it might take this water to recede.
Yeah, Texas.
But as we left, we noticed one more thing. The president and treasurer of the Bear Creek Community Association with an air mattress and a ladder, wading all the way in to put up brand new Texas and American flags. Bear Creek is a disaster, but spirit and resolve, even a flood, can't destroy. And I heard a national news person say today that now Houston is finally getting back to normal. Clearly they don't know what they're talking about, because getting back to normal in Houston, based on the video you just saw tonight, could be months, if not years away. Live in downtown Houston, I'm Kevin Reese, Channel 8 News.
Thank you, Kevin. And